Welcome to Miami Orchids and Plants. Hi everyone, welcome back. I would like to share with you this amazing promotion the Motes family has for the month of April. You know I bought some. Alright, so come with me to do this unboxing. Got this from Motes. Sorry about the camera movement. It is, oh, here we go. Alright, so we bought, Motes had a great promotion. It's a $9 spring purge, and I believe I bought 7 of those. So this is how they ship them. Okay. So even though you could see that these are a bit small, but I have also seen that Motes, at least their Vandas, tend to bloom very early, even within this stage. I'm not saying that this one's going to, but for sure they're heavy bloomers, so they tend to bloom even within small or an early stage like this one. So this one is the Vanda Blue Danube. Right, so it's the 2105 Vanda Tricolor Var Suavis and Vanda Crueloscens. Oh, these names are tough. Alright, so look at this one. You see, this is what I mean. So they'll match them, but look at this specimen. It has 2 additional keikis on the side, and it has great roots. It's growing another root here. Oops, sorry, I wasn't watching. It's growing another root here, and look how beautiful. It has 2 keikis plus the actual Vanda. So you're gonna see right here the 2 keikis, and the Vanda. So this one is called Vanda Bedehoko Oluluyo. Oluluyo. It's 2718 V Tessellata times V Motes Ruby Pixie. Wow, this must be, I'm gonna look them up and I'll probably post a picture of the flower, but it sounds pretty cool. Again, these are, they weren't specifically bought. This was just what they would send you as a mix. So yeah, what I do, I do like the fact that it's a healthy, very healthy Vanda. Here we have another one, and again, very healthy Vanda. Let's see which one this is. So this is the Vanda Sally McCoy. It's the 2097 V Richard Killian times V Motes Primrose. All right, look how pretty. So this would be number 3. On number 4, we have a good size, great roots, good size Vanda. See what's the name. This one is called 2751 Vanda Thai Noi Bronze Pink Lip times Vanda Fabulous. Well, that's nice. That's a nice name. So yeah. This was in the, again, this is part of their sale. It is $9 per Vanda, which is a great price. And the motes are well known for their frequent bloomer Vandas, so they tend to bloom quite often. And here we have another one. I like the roots, they're all over the place. And this one is called Vanda Henry O'Kelly. It's 2149 V tessellata times V flabiata. There's a plain. So far we have 5, and this would be number 6. This is Vanda Ambrosian Discovery 1846 V Tricolor Var Suavis times V Insignis. Well, this is going to be a very fragrant one, I believe, because of Insignis is has a very fragrant orchid. I think most of these motes Vandas tend to be very fragrant, so you know it's gonna be great no matter what. There we go. And I believe this is the last one. Oh, very cute, super healthy. This is the roots, and here we go. Bunky roots. But you know, I've noticed that with a lot of motes, they tend to grow roots sporadically everywhere. Like you can see it here. So this one, the name of this one is 2464 Vanda Violeta times Vanda Coruella. Corulia. Vanda Corulia. I know that Vanda Corulia tends to be like a purple color, or what they call a blue color Vanda, because I do have a couple that have that name. So I'm expecting on this one for the colors of the blooms to be like bluish or purple. So yeah, it's a great mini haul of Vandas from Motes. We have one. Move the camera a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 Vandas. So yeah, I'm excited. What I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them. Whether if I'm gonna do a project with it, or I'm gonna just separate them and wait till they're a little bit bigger to see what I'm gonna determine to do, and also give them the space to grow. So for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably separate them and grow them independently. I want to show you something real quick. So this is a baby Vanda. That came off from here. Now, it was actually 2 Vandas that were there. The actual parent fell off. It dropped. I have it over there in a different side with a couple of roots. But this one I mean, it's impossible for me to take it off because it's very rooted. See all those roots? It's part of that Vanda. And what it decided to do was shoot out 2 keikis, and you're gonna see the keikis here. Now, I think this one's about to break off too, but I'm just gonna wait for it to grow a little bit more roots so I could take it out, because for now it's still holding on to the main cane. So I'm just gonna wait for it to grow some roots, and then I'll probably just, you know, pop it out from there. Yeah, I wanted to show you that because this is actually one that grew from there too, except this one had better roots, so I decided to, you know, take it off and then let it grow. So yeah, this is my little Vanda section. This is actually an avocado tree that I have with a couple of Vandas. You can see them there, and they love it, to the point that I think there's one that's about to bloom. I think it's this one. You could see right there. Right there, you're gonna be able to see. I don't know if I could zoom. Oh, I can't zoom, but it's right there. So they do love being in this spot, primarily because of the aeration of the location. The breeze is fantastic, and then the shade of the avocado tree, plus a little bit of the light that comes in the afternoon and in the morning. So they really do love to be in this section here. I'm gonna put more Vandas here, maybe even the ones that I just got. You could see there's some big Vandas with multiple keikis. I really like being here. These are right now my bloomers. Beautiful yellow Vanda. Another beautiful yellow Vanda. And I believe this is a tessellata. I'll tell you right now. No, it's a papilionanda. It's a papilionanda. See that right there? Put that in RF orchids. So yeah. Oh, there's another one that was in bloom. Getting out of bloom now. This is the other project I had created not too long ago. See the growth? It's really liking the spot there. This is another project which has grown a lot of roots, and it looks pretty happy. Here's where I keep all my paps. I do try to water them at least once a day, because they do require a lot of water. Right now I have to come back and put some water there because it's a little dry. These are some Phragmopylium with a beautiful bubble phyllum. Right. This is another small little project. These are the from the same type of wood. I decided to go ahead and add these two. This is a Ryoku Volcano Queen. I think this is a beautiful orchid actually. I think it has salmon colors, it has peachy colors, reds and yellows. So it's a beautiful orchid. They're both the same. They're both the same orchid. I just decided to go ahead and put two of the same. I believe these were bag babies. I put two of the same there. So yeah, thank you for watching how I unpacked those orchids. Here I have some dendrobium there. It's actually you know, I had to repot this orchid because it was just not doing, it wasn't blooming, and I think it was because I overpotted. So it had a lot of growth, but there's no blooms, and I think again it's because it was overpot, so it was just growing and growing and growing, and it just didn't bloom this spring. And typically when they do bloom is during the spring. I'm happy that, you know, it's grown a lot, but I do want for it to bloom, so I changed it to one of the smaller pots. And that's it. I mean, here's I wonder which one this is. This tag is on the other side. It was a Schomburgkia. So I must have bought this when they still called it Schomburgkia tibiensis. Yeah. Hopefully this blooms too. Oh, and here is my coconut orchid. It started blooming. I could tell you this would be the first time around that it does bloom. When I bought it, it was much smaller, like maybe 1/3 of what it is now. But for blooming, I could tell you that this would be the first time. That would be the first bloom. You can see there, gorgeous. I do want more blooms though. I don't want. It's so lonely. It's so lonely by itself there. I would prefer if it had more blooms. So yeah. Well, yeah, thank you so much for joining me on my unboxing of the Vandas. I'm gonna go ahead and put these separately into probably a same scenario like this one, where it's just a hanger. You can see the hanger there. And just hang them there properly, because this one's, you know, fell off. But I'll probably put these like this, and probably hang them somewhere around the avocado tree. All right, thank you for joining. Take care.